understand that I've been arrested for sending some joking text messages.
Hey, that must have been one hell of a joke, huh? Crazy, man. But not as crazy as the video that I just watched. And I mean, this guy here is a teacher. But what he did to lead up to this point, yeah, it's one for the ages. Now, before we dive into it, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, show the channel some love, cue the clip.
That boy is good.
On November 19th, 2023, a man was arrested when he interrupted a pro-Palestine rally while carrying a guitar and a knife. Another incident took place when the same man began stalking a woman outside a bar. He continued to repeat that he had been targeted. The man showed no signs of stopping his agitated behavior, and as you'll see, this isn't even the beginning of all the bizarre things he will do.
Hey, search him real quick. Stand up. Oh, stand up.
Police are generally an unwelcome sight at rallies, but in this instance, the people cheered for this man's arrest. This is what he had to say about the situation.
Mr. Wright, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm Lieutenant Oswald, West Palm Police.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Good. The reason I'm talking to you is just because officers had to take you down in the media in there, so I just got to come talk to you to see, get your side of.
Yes, sir. I came down here to take my girlfriend on a picnic. While I was driving down here, I saw the protest, or I don't know what it looked like just a peaceful march on both sides.
Okay.
I'm an influencer and a promoter, and I work with a nonprofit called the Greater Project for Israeli and Palestinian Peace. That program is just trying to get the sides to talk to each other to resolve the conflict that they're having peacefully. So when I saw the demonstrations on both sides, I asked my girlfriend if she would lend me her guitar, which she did, and then asked her if she would make a little video of me just walking down and like playing music for both sides.
Do you think that's wise?
If I could be perfectly honest, like I feel like he went out there to cause some havoc. Like he wasn't trying to be a peaceful protester. No, that isn't something that concerns you. You are not a one-man army. So just sit your ass on the sideline.
You big dummy.
An officer approached my left side, but I have partial visual impairment on my left side. That's why I wear those glasses like I have. And so all I saw was like a black shadowy form come out of my left side because I was playing my guitar, looking at the crowd, and then the next thing I know, someone grabs my arm. Now, I didn't know if I was being attacked by an extremist from like either side, maybe a Hamas person ran out and wanted to grab me. I didn't know. So I just broke the arm hold and just tried to run out of the road because at that point I was concerned for oncoming traffic, and I was concerned that I was in danger. And that's when two officers or three officers or one very tough female officer tackled me to the ground. I think it was that good-looking female officer. She was like, yeah, she took me down. I would like to see an EMT if you have one on staff, sir. Okay. Just because I'm worried that I might be suffering from internal hemorrhage.
That was just the first arrest that the man was involved in. The second is where things got much weirder, and where you'll clearly see why this man is a stalker.
I'm a gay white Republican.
What?
This is a hate crime. That guy said he's been targeting me because I'm gay. They jumped me in the
What happened to your girlfriend, dude?
Don't listen to that liar on the cowboy hat. He's a racist. He does not like gay people.
I don't think that's
Republicans. This is a hate crime.
the definition of racism.
Are you guys like dogs? I just got jumped.
Or maybe that's just me.
People for walking down the street.
He and I saw this guy walking on the street. There was a really drunk girl, and he was kind of harassing her. It seemed like he was getting a little close. And he went down to kind of help her out.
Okay.
And then he comes back and he starts.
Who are you saying went to go help her out?
He went to go kind of help her out.
Okay, because he was walking close to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a young lady by the name of Kat sitting down there by herself. She lives right over here in the apartments, and she was a little bit drunk. She was walking home. She sat down.
A little bit.
We had seen this man walking up and down the street, looking in this white car, this, that, and the third. Looked kind of off, wearing a suit, scarf, water boots, and a face mask. You know what I'm saying? Like it just. And a Trump hat. Like it just seemed real.
Oh yeah, he was up to no good.
Something in the core said that something's off. So Saw him talking, watched the body language for a little bit. He got a little bit closer, and I could tell by her demeanor that she didn't really appreciate. So I went over there and I said something and said, "Hey, are you okay?"
You know Kat, I'm assuming?
Well, I do now. No, I did not
Oh,
know
you didn't
her.
know her,
It just seemed like a decent thing to do. Went over and just said, "Hey, are you okay?" She was very appreciative. That's how I know her name. She told me her name, said thank you.
But
And
what
then he got upset. He said, "Thanks for cock blocking me." Meanwhile, he's over here yelling on the gay Republican, this, that, and the third. Seemed real Antifa.
They targeted me because I look different because I'm gay, because I have a Trump hat on. They were waiting for me, bro. I walked down the street, and I was jumped in the street. I was not even on any private property. Look at the footage.
Stop screaming. Do you have any knives on you? Or
I had two.
2 knives?
Yeah.
Where? Where were the knives?
Where were they so I don't leave you in the back of the car?
I don't really know.
Originally, where'd you have
Bro, they were kicking my head in. I'm a little. Where were my knives?
Yeah.
One was in my hat.
Okay, well, your hat's not there, so your hat.
Yeah, they stole my
Your
hat.
hat's right there. So where's the other one?
Bro, that guy said he had been waiting for me.
Where is the other one?
It was in
This
my wrist.
dude here.
I asked her, I said, "We sitting here if you want to sit?" She said, "I live up the street." I said, "Okay. I'm not going to ask you to walk you home, but if you need me to, by all means, I will." She said, "Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to go home." I said, "Okay." He started following. He started mouthing off, seemed aggressive, and he was following her. And she hadn't even made it to the corner yet. So I stood up and said, "Well, damn, now I got to make sure she gets home okay."
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And then that's when the whole thing went off. The security guard came out, and he, made his presence felt. And then he pulled the little whatever doohickey I gave you.
That little baton looking thing?
Yeah, and the other guy tackled him, held him down. Nobody punched him in the face, just held him on the ground. You say, "You just being detained until the police get here."
They smashed the left side of my face into the pavement several times. It feels numb. I would like that to be examined. They were kicking me in the legs and in the back and everywhere they could. They were trying to
Oh, this dude here.
tear my Muslim scarf off. They kept saying, "Oh, you're a Trump supporter. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you." They weren't just trying to
Oh,
restrain
man.
me. They were assaulting me. Okay. I want to make sure there's nothing fractured and I don't have
What's the
internal
male version
bleeding
of
and I'm
Karen?
not concussed.
Because he is definitely that.
Do that here on Clematis
You can
Street.
check my pupils.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you these things, but you keep on interrupting me, right?
Yeah, because I've just been kicked in the face and had my face
Okay, well,
smashed into concrete. And now I'm in cuffs. And then all of them corroborated that I was the one who assaulted. I assaulted 12 people. That doesn't sound like a very smart thing to do. I was almost beaten to death on a street in a $3,000 suit with Balenciaga boots.
For someone who is a
Balenciaga,
gay
huh?
Republican, he certainly seems to have a weird fascination with the girl he was targeting. And the comments on the video agree, saying things like, "A gay Muslim Republican who is also stalking women? Doesn't seem like he's that gay to me." And gay,
Facts.
Muslim, and Republican? How much does he hate himself? That being said, those
Oh,
aren't
wow.
all of the things he says he is, as you'll see in a second.
Yeah, I see something right here though too. Dude,
What is he doing?
what are you doing, man? Stop. They're paramedics. They know that you're not having a seizure right now. Sit up.
This man faking a
They're
seizure?
paramedics.
Oh,
They know you're not
Lord.
having a seizure right now. So
I'm not having a seizure. I'm having a panic attack.
Oh, panic attack. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Thanksgiving to get dressed in my finest drip and go downtown. Cowboy hat was pissed off because I was checking up on a very intoxicated girl, and I asked her if she was okay and she needed any help.
Okay.
La 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 la. I do not consent to being illegally detained. I am a victim of a gay
Oh, so now you,
passion crime. I am the victim of a hate crime. You are taking the
What's that thing called? Foreign national.
You know how dumb you are.
That was the second arrest of this man, and somehow it does get worse. A few days later, he would be
Worse.
detained a third time. You'll find out why.
I've known him in the past for doing the cameras, the 360 cameras thing on Clematis Street. So you would pay him $20 and you'd go with your girlfriend, stand in the middle, and then he would take the photos and send them to you. Right, and send them to you in email. And all the girls would do that, you know. And I saw him last Thursday. I was sitting at Hullabaloo. He said hello to me. He said, "Why don't we hang out sometime?" He called me on Friday. He said, "Would you like to go to Bradley's?" I said, "Okay." You know, I just know him from being with the photographer. We spoke on the phone, and we met at Bradley's. He told me he was a high school teacher.
I'm not gonna resist. I'm just a little caught off guard here.
Okay. You're under arrest for threatening phone calls and text messages you've been sending to.
Unbelievable.
Go for it.
Nothing strange until he started talking on Saturday a little bit about some things. like martial law, like some weird things I don't understand. Then he said he was going to take me on a picnic. I thought that was great. Never been on a picnic before. He says, grab your guitar out of your house. And I was like, why? He said, there's a protest right here. And I said, I don't want to go. I'm Jewish. I don't want to go to a freaking protest like this. I thought we were going on a picnic. So we go there, and that
Damn, this happened within a couple of days.
He's like, you know, all ecstatic. He thinks he's like a movie star now. Then Monday, I meet him for happy hour with Mike Nelson at Elizabeth's, and Mike Nelson knew there was something really, really wrong with him. He was very argumental and acting very erratic. Something was not right. The next day, he came to City Pizza, and that's when he said he was going to punch me in the Jew throat. Since then, I went to my mom's, and it's just been text, weird text.
Yeah.
I blocked him. He found me on TikTok, and he just sent me some obscene, crazy, you know, I'm going to find you.
Yeah, lock him up.
This was completely unwarranted. 3 dates with this guy, pretty much.
I understand that I'm being arrested for sending some joking text messages to my girlfriend.
I don't know how we went from I'm an artsy person and a school teacher to
all this.
Yeah, he needs to be fired immediately.
For all of these incidents, this school teacher did receive a laundry list of charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, harassment, possession of ecstasy, and resisting arrest. I was also able to find that he was in fact a school teacher at the Boynton Beach High School who have since fired him, which is likely to make these commenters happy who had a massive issue with him being a teacher, saying things like, schools are where you send your children to be destroyed mentally and be assaulted by teachers like this POS. And so happy that our young impressionable minds are being taught by this dirtbag.
It's crazy to think that this man was a teacher around our kids. And it's like, who evaluates these people, you know, to put them in that position? Like, what good is a background check, or how extensive is a background check? Like, if you think background checks need to be doubled or tripled as far as thorough information, let me know in the comments, because it's cases like this that make you think, man, maybe every teacher just needs to go through a deeper dive as far as an evaluation to see where they are mentally. I mean, this dude was just unstable all the way around, you know, from the fact that he was the male version of a Karen. Obviously, he was drunk or on drugs, whatever the case was, you know, harassing the lady, having to be held down. And if you got kicked in the face a couple of times, I can't lie, sounds like you honestly deserved it. But when you take a look at the other situation with the other lady, I mean, you just wish some people would be a better judge of character. But I get it, you know, she was in a vetting process, and you know, you really can't see a person's true colors. And in this case, she found out later, but thank God she found out when she did, because of the threats that he made. And if it would have been a case where he would have snapped and she would have been in his presence, yeah, that would have just went way left. I truly appreciate y'all rocking with me till the end, man. If you enjoyed the content, to the right, hit that subscribe button. To the left, more dope content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Till next time, I'm out.
That boy is good.